The alternative is we can practice, rather than rolling and then breaking contact, we can practice from broken contact to begin with, so almost like chain punching type scenario. So from this situation we can each take turns to practice specific movements. So from this I can practice the variety of simple movements in Wing Tjun, using pretty much all of the simple either Tan Sao, Pak Sao movements, upper, lower, I can also practice more advanced movements such as double punches or scissors, throat strikes. In this situation, you have a semi-compliant partner to let you practice the movement. At a more advanced stage, you would then practice with a resisting and also attacking partner in the form of latsa.
This is probably a good moment to emphasise the importance in the system, as in all martial arts, of distinguishing between training exercise, where you have a semi-compliant partner to help you develop the skill set, and fighting, where you're actually testing those skills under pressure.
And you can practice everything from extremely simple movements, which is just Pak Sao punch or Tan Sao punch, upper and lower body, to more advanced movements such as scissors, throat strikes, you can also practice high kicks or outside kicking with this simple exercise.
This is perhaps a good moment to remind that Wing Tjun does have a variety of kicks within the system, including frontal, horizontal and upward slanting kicks, but none of these are typically applied above waist height without some degree of control over your opponent's arms to avoid the risk of being knocked over or losing balance. A quick word on the significance of throat strikes in Wing Tjun. You don't train these in WT for many years until you've mastered the basics of striking with a closed hand and learned a precise control of distance because of the damage they can inflict. Nor are they required for any reasonable level of self-defense skill, but it's fair to say these form a significant part of the advanced system of Wing Tjun. There is a Chinese martial arts saying that the neck is made of paper, and whilst throat strikes are barred for obvious reasons in combat sports, I think most viewers are familiar with the effect of a bare-handed strike to the chin line and the effectiveness of strangles and grappling. Strikes to the trachea or the side of the neck can be equally, if not more effective, particularly when delivered with a concentrated point of the heel of the palm in an open hand strike. When delivered with the relaxed, explosive whip-like power developed in the Buchi form, open hand throat strikes can be devastatingly effective, and they effectively represent the emergency techniques of Wing Tjun to be used when all else fails and the situation is critical or one is in a potentially life-threatening situation. Since Wing Tjun emphasises closing distance in a self-defense situation to minimise the visual phase of a fight and immediately counter-attack, much of the anti or counter-kicking in Wing Tjun is at close quarters, and there is an entire series of training exercises that mirror Chi Sao or sticky hands and are called Chi Gurk or sticky legs to train the reflexes of the legs to give way to pressure and counter-kick in a similar fashion to the arms in Chi Sao. Here you see us practicing some simple anti-kicking at close range by either stepping forward to neutralise the kick or using blocks or counter-kicks to deal with them. So in conclusion, Chi Sao is a training exercise that is not fighting. It is learning to dominate the centre if you meet an attacker who can block your initial counter-attack. Secondly, a combination of constantly pressing forward and learning to be fluid whilst learning where and how to strike can be a very effective method of self-defense when you don't wear gloves and all strikes are permitted. Thirdly, Chi Sao is in essence an exercise to cultivate energy reflexes. It's unnecessary if an attacker has the centre line open. Fourthly, the simple theoretical aim it is intended to impart is to train flowing around or giving way to superior force and directly striking when the way is clear to do so. The difficulty in practice, of course, is to do that in a way that is fluid and instant. Thank you very much for watching. If you appreciated the content, please comment, like and subscribe, and leave any suggestions for future videos.